Okay, so as we get started with doing machine learning ML Kit stuff on Android, you might have checked out how to take simple photos using image capture. So that's one part in the Camera X part that we will actually change here. So this part I'm actually recording because when you have learned basic Camera X, you might not have understood how to do runtime analysis, because that's something that we need to set up here. Runtime analysis means that you don't take a photo and save it and then analyze it, because that's slow, right? You want it to happen real time. So you open the camera, the viewfinder is on, and you hold it in front of a barcode and ping, it takes up the barcode, right? Instead of having to take a photo of the barcode and then close the loop, and then if it does not recognize, you have to take another photo. So not like that, do it how like the payments apps do. Okay, so what are changes we will do? We will remove this image capture part here. Let me do something. I will copy the camera activity to barcode activity. Okay, so this is the basic camera activity that we know how to do. So I'll create a package called barcode, and right, so I will create a new class here called so I'll just create a new empty activity, barcode activity. Okay, great. Cool. So with this, what we'll do is in the barcode activity, we would have got a layout for that as well. Activity barcode is the one. So I'll make it a frame layout from the top, right? We will put here a preview again, camera preview view. I'll do it match again, right? I'll give it a ID. Barcode preview. Okay, so preview barcode, and then I will add the button. So I don't think I need a button here right now. Okay, so let's see what we need here. From the camera activity, I think I will need a lot of the things here. So I need the camera mesh. So I need, I think, let me just copy the entire class for a second into barcode activity. Okay, and I will remove a few things here. Okay, so I don't need image capture, I don't need create next photo, and instead of take photo, I need this function to be called start scan barcode, like this. Okay, so this start camera, it does not create this image capture thing. We'll just get back to it. This we'll have to get back to it as well. Okay, so what I will do here is I will create a var here, private var image analyzer, and I'll create my own image analyzer. So you can use an image analyzer. So basically, instead of doing an image capture thing, what you can do is I'll get to there. So what you can do is you can take an image analyzer. So image analyzer, let's just say it's of image analysis, right? So let's say if it's of analyzer interface. Okay, I'm just writing it. Okay, so in that case, what we can do here is we can do image analyzer. Let's call it image analyzer. So you can do image analyzer dot analyze. Sorry, I think not image analyzer dot analyze. I'll have to do you have to create an image analysis request. So we will have to do like this, image analysis dot builder dot build dot set analyzer. Okay, so in set analyzer, I have to pass an executor. Again, I will have to pass like context compat dot get main executor, and I'll have to pass this second I need a image analyzer. So I can pass an image analyzer here like this. Okay, That's something that I can do. So it will start the analyzer. Now what I will do is, instead of having the generic analyzer class, I will create a new Kotlin class here. We will call it barcode analyzer. Okay, and this I will extend from image analysis dot analyzer. Okay, we'll have to implement the analyze function here. Okay, every time an image is analyzed. Now let's understand a few things. So you want to use media image, so you can create your own analyzer as they have shown here. Then you override the analyze method, and then you can pass this image to MLKit Vision API. So how do you pass this image to MLKit Vision API? You need to get barcode scanning client, and then on the barcode scanning client you can scanner dot process it. Okay, so process the image, and then you get information about the barcode there. Okay, so pretty simple there. But we need to make sure that the analyzer we are setting up has it gets images in a certain order and all. So when you get this image, I'll just do something here. What I will do, log let's say I do log.d barcode image analyzed. Okay, that's a log that I will print. Okay, so in my barcode activity, instead of image analyzer object, it will be barcode analyzer object. Okay, here when we do the image analysis dot build dot set analyzer we have done, so we will pass certain parameters here. Okay, so I'll do this thing. So look at the image analysis thing here. Let's see what I'm doing. Then I will do image analysis equal to image analysis dot builder dot build, but before yeah, that's it. Dot I can set a back pressure strategy. So what is our different back pressure strategy is it means that if more images are captured, then I am able to process. That's called back pressure. Okay, in that case I will keep only the latest one with me, so I will only hold on to the latest image, and others I will keep flushing away. Okay, that's the default one, so that's fine. I think I don't need to set the back pressure strategy. And there is another thing that we can set, image queue depth, which tells how many images I can keep in the depth in the memory. Again, should not be too high or you will run out of memory on your app. So what's going to happen is in a runtime mode, what happens is you have your camera on, your preview is on. Okay, so when your preview is on, it is continuously taking photos, maybe at say 3 photos per second, 4 photos per second. It's keeping on taking those photos and sending it to the barcode analyzer. Okay, as a reactive interface. Now the barcode analyzer might be analyzing photos at 1 photo per second. So if it takes 3 photos, so what will happen is first photo it takes, send to the barcode analyzer, it's analyzing, it has taken a second photo by then. This is not free, it will dump that photo. Then it will take another photo. It's still busy. Okay, so it will take another photo. It will take another photo, and that's how it will keep on going till the analyzer becomes free. Analyzer becomes free, the latest photo it will again pass on to it, and then again it will keep on getting next photos and dumping those photos, because the speed at which photos it's able to take from the camera is faster than the speed at which the barcode analyzer is able to run. If it's the other way around, then also it's not a problem. Okay, if the barcode analyzer is faster than the camera, then the barcode analyzer just waits. Okay, so either of the two things might need to wait, because the input output speed might not be the same on the camera side or on the barcode side. So that's where we use back pressure strategies and the queue depth. So none of these things are really important. I can just do this here, and I will set the lifecycle to image analysis as well. Okay, so here I will do is image analysis dot set analyzer, and I'll start the analyzer. Okay, So the analyzer will keep on saying photo taken every time a photo is apparently taken. Okay, so let's see if that works. So I'll do start camera, scan barcode. That's the function. Okay, so here is the activity camera there. I will so it should do the activity barcode here. Inside activity barcode, I will create a button here. Button, I'll give it wrap, and I will give it text. Uh, Start detecting barcodes, let's say, or start detection, or start scanner. Okay, start scanner sounds kind of right. Okay, I'll give it an ID. Button start scanner. Okay, so what I do here is in my barcode activity, I will do in my on create is button scanner dot set on click listener. Right. um, Scan barcode. Okay, here I had to change a little bit thing here inside the preview. Here it should be preview barcode, and that's the name of the view there. Okay, so that has changed. Okay, so that's my barcode activity. So in my main activity, let's create another button that takes us to the barcode activity instead. So open camera activity is there. Then we'll another button here. This one goes to button barcode activity, open barcode activity. Fine. That's the third button there. So we'll do main activity here, button barcode activity dot set on click listener, and we will start the barcode activity intent here. Sorry. Yeah, so let's see. I hope this works as it is. So I've not really practiced anything before recording these videos. I want myself to make mistakes so that you can see what happens when I make mistakes, and how do I debug and find out. So there might be places where I write some code and it will not run, because that's how actual development works. Don't think that Arnab Bhaiya just writes code from his mind and magically things work. Everybody's code fails to work, and I'm saying all of this because I'm not really confident it will actually work. Let's see. Open barcode activity. Okay, so that's it. So start scanner. Let's go to the logcat here. So this is my logcat from the device. Let's clear that one. Let's start scanner. Okay, so it's crashed here. Image analyzer has not been initialized. So yeah, that's true. Image analyzer has not been initialized. So what I need to do is initialize image analyzer. I can just do is this, I think. Yeah, make it a val, because analyzer has an empty constructor. I can just simply initialize it like this. So let's see. I would be going here. So let's open the screencaster again. Let's run once more. That's it. So app is running. Open barcode activity. Here is the barcode activity running. Start scanner. Scanner has started. Are we seeing like logcat? Barcode image analyzed. Okay, so one image has been analyzed. Okay, so it's not happening continuously, so we need to make sure that it happens continuously. If I click on start scanner again, so it's not happening continuously. Why it's not happening continuously, we will have to check that as well once. So just my barcode activity, set analyzer, and okay, fine. So inside my barcode analyzer, can I write something else here? So analyzer interface contains only an analyze function. So I'll do an image dot close. So image dot close. Okay, so I'll close the image. Anything else that I need to do so that I get another analysis? Let's see. Let me just run it once more. There we go. Okay, let's open the logcat again. Clear everything. Okay, so open barcode activity, start scanner. Okay, we keep on getting image analyzed. So every time I close the image, the camera will keep on sending me new images here. Okay, so if I close the image, the camera will keep sending me images. Okay, now what I need is so close it and it should be closed. Okay, so fantastic. Now is the place where I'm gonna have to add the barcode analysis code here in the analyze function code here. Okay, so let's do that in the next video because this has been quite long already.